they build jails based on fourth grade population reading level. So if you aren't able to read by fourth grade, that's the projection that they use to build the institution. So you got to start early.
What? Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Failing in reading, we know they're going to be future inmates.
Yes. If you don't put them on the right path to success. Because why aren't they reading? Are they getting the help they need at home? Mm-hmm. Are they in the right schools? Mm-hmm. What's contributing to that illiteracy for not being able to read?
How do we protect black men?
By shutting the fuck up and leaving us alone. Now, this is what I hate. I hate the argument that some black people conflate, right? Now, why reading is important, I'm not going to say it's not. Do I think they build prisons based off of the ability of kids to read at the age of, or in fourth grade? No. And I don't give a fuck what research she claimed to have got this. See, this is the problem I have with old black people. She looks like she's about 52, so even if she does have kids, her kids been out the house for some time now. This ain't 1992 anymore. So, yeah. The young boy now that's pushing a pack or selling some perks or even selling fentanyl, it doesn't matter that he doesn't have an above fourth grade reading level. The nigga probably has a fucking 12th grade mathematics comprehension, especially if he getting money. The fuck I need to read shit for if I can count this bread. And as it stands, last time I checked, everything in this fucking country has gotten expensive. So the only thing that you need to get is the bag, right? So what the fuck are we talking about? They're not building the prison based off your kid's ability to read at the age of 10 or 9 in the 3rd and 4th grade. It has nothing to do with it. Now, don't get me wrong. If you can't read, it's probably going to cripple your ability to get gainful employment, or at the very least entry level. So you're going to probably be prone to doing criminal acts, but they won't be the acts of like actually making money necessarily. Or if they are, they'll be ruthless tactics like carjacking, relic ass crimes. The niggas that scammers are proficient in reading, ma'am. The nigga that sells cocaine doesn't really need to be proficient in reading. I mean, if you want to maintain his money, you probably got to get some reading comprehension skills or, some financial literacy. But the actual act of making the money, he's going to get that. And it has nothing to do with his ability to fucking read. He can count. And it's always old ass women like her, or black women in general, that make all these goddamn excuses as to why there's poverty, homelessness, and crime. It's because they go out there and procreate with niggas that ain't shit, trying to raise a kid and can barely get by, scraping. She looks like she got a bachelor's or a master's degree when she was well into her fucking 40s. So yeah, that's why they turned to crime, because they broke ass mama. I got a sister, broke as shit. Want to know why my 15-year-old nephew is out there joining gangs and committing crimes? Because you broke and he in the house with a bunch of babies. And he probably wants some fucking Jordans and you can't afford them. So instead of going to school getting laughed at, he put in work with his little dumb nut friend that's convincing him to steal cars. Because he don't want to work a mech job. Why he doesn't is beyond me, because they paying $20 an hour. But in any event, that's just what I gotta say. This video wasn't even supposed to be this long, but I felt my duty to actually talk about this shit, because this was egging me. Because they both sitting up there like, oh, and they ain't helping the fucking problem. One, because they don't fucking listen. They got all these goddamn kids running around. Both of them hoes probably ain't even married. Probably got kids, had to raise them by themselves because they was too stupid to not get married first. I ain't saying you're a bad person because you're a single mom. That's not what I'm saying. Just don't be a single mom and then wonder why these kids are getting captured in a net and thrown in prison when they become grown people. It doesn't take a rocket science to put one and one together. And I'm old enough that I've been around the block. I've seen it. Seen these women struggle with their kid, then their kid get old enough and they see mom struggling and they don't want to work a bullshit mech job. Even if they are making $20 an hour, they ain't gonna get that nigga 40 hours a week. So the check still, McDonald's is notorious for doing Chinese arithmetic. It don't matter if you work 14 hours or 40 hours. The check always gonna be $397 every 2 weeks. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.